Attack on Mika!
I'm Kanata Mitsumi. I'm currently the team leader for the Shingeki High School band, taking over from seniors who had already graduated. But there's just one problem. The sound is all off. Everyone is just going off on their own. There are only 4 members left in the band. I was in a real bind because there just wasn't any teamwork. Darn it. If you continue like this, those guys are going to start making fun of us! Hey! Listen a bit more to my trombone and follow a little more, would ya? It was a total mess!
Look who's talking! I couldn't say the same about you! Listen to everyone around you! You're not the only one in the band!
Miss Ueda, you seem to be struggling with the piano too, weren't you? I have to say, I was the same. Hey, come on everyone! I'm sure everyone's got their concerns, but let's all calm down and talk this out.
Huh. Look who it is giving them a lecture. A useless so-called team leader. Go sit on the bleachers and keep your mouth shut.
How could you say that, Rion? And you too, Gakuto! These 2 guys are top music students from the same Mika Academy. Rion's the band leader, and Gakuto's his sub-leader.
That sure was pathetic playing. I really don't think it has anything to do with the number of band members. Don't you agree, Gakuto?
Yeah, it's the same level as a kindergarten band. I feel sorry for the instruments. As usual, the Sei Mika band performed flawlessly. No one was surprised when Sei Mika Academy won the gold prize for their performance. After our pathetic performance, and being ridiculed as no better than preschoolers, we all headed back to the classroom. There's no way we can go on with just these 4 members. Maybe I should suggest that we just disband.
Hello? I'm in the right place? Is this a Shingeki High band room?
This new girl, Reine Iriyama, who had just transferred from another school, seemed like the type that really loved music. She was really helpful too. She would always help me with various chores. Stop! Hold it right there! Kyosuke, you're taking off on your own. Wait for the others, would you? And keep the volume down. You keep saying that. I'm gonna play this thing to my heart's delight.
Yeah, you got the lungs for it too! Why don't we have him try out the trumpet?
Piano, huh? Do you have to bring that up again? You know the teacher said it wasn't possible, right?
That sounds great! I'm here, so you got the wind instruments covered. Let's ask the teacher again and see what she thinks.
Huh? Well, I guess so, but... There was also another incident. One day, we were taking a break after practice when... Hey Makoto, would you stop tapping your pen on the desk during the break? It's really irritating.
Oh, sorry about that. I was just watching my brother practicing last night, and it sort of rubbed off on me.
Wasn't he in a band or something? But didn't they break up?
Yeah, but he's constantly playing. I guess he hasn't really given up. Still wants to make it to the big time. Your brother is practicing the drums. Wow, that sounds great! Thanks, I kinda got into it too. I mean, I actually really enjoy it. This is just a suggestion, but what do you think about playing the drums a bit during tomorrow's practice session? Huh? You really want to hear it? Okay, then I'll have my brother bring it over tomorrow. Sounds fun! Let's do a little free-for-all session.
A session, huh? Well, not a bad idea, I suppose. I'll get permission from Miss Ueda. Reine sure looks quiet and laid back, but actually, she's pretty assertive.
Hey, Kanata!
So, you want to play this tune next? But here it says we need 10 people to do it.
But to me, it seems like such a waste to standardize music by the number of instruments or what's on a music sheet. Let's just all enjoy playing music. I mean, that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, she's right. Let's just enjoy ourselves. We can make do as we go along, right, Iriyama? With Reine's urging, we started experimenting with different instruments and just playing it by ear, so to speak. One day, Mr. Ueda announced there was going to be a city-sponsored music contest, and they were looking for interested applicants. So this is like a pre-contest for the national event, I guess. Man, I'm stoked, guys! I'm gonna show him some real horn blowing!
I'd really like to try my hand at the drums. Are you okay with that, Kanata?
Yeah, all that's fine, guys. But I haven't even decided on what song we're gonna use. For the music, we all decided on Galaxy Express 999. It's the standard for high school bands across the country. Unlike before, everyone was hyped and ready to give their best. At that moment, I was positive we would be a success. Let's do this by the book, according to music theory. After all that practice, we should be able to keep the right rhythm. Yeah, that may be true, but I feel like I would be holding back. Seems kind of boring.
Come on, Kyosuke. Let's let our dear leader have his way for now. Okay, one more time, guys.
Then, on the day of the contest, after a lot of practice, we were able to play in unison. We did it, guys! Man, when we put our minds to it, we can do just about anything!
Yeah, Kyosuke didn't go solo. And Makoto, your drumming was awesome. And Misuzu, your piano playing was just great. Really felt that our playing level really improved, don't you think?
Everybody was ecstatic over the final performance. But the two guys from Sei Mika Academy weren't too enthusiastic, as was expected.
Ah. Well, I suppose they graduated from kindergarten to primary school level, huh?
They pulled it out of the oven too soon. Left a bad taste. They weren't ready. Should have practiced a little more before entering such a contest. Damn it! Those guys took the stage first, and their performance was awesome as usual, so I wasn't able to give them any sort of counter-response.
But man, this happens every time. The sheer low level of their performance is unbelievable. They should just disband, don't you agree, Gakuto?
That's something for them to decide. We have no say in it. The deputy team leader, Gakuto, is the concert master at Sei Mika Academy. They say he's a pretty smart guy. They just managed to get better in a short period of time, that's all. There was no originality to their music. Simply put, it was rather boring. Again, as was expected, Sei Mika Academy took home the gold award for their performance. We were unable to win any awards and left the concert hall, a little dejected with the outcome. The road back to school seemed longer than we remembered. Son of a bitch! Those Sei Mika dudes! Those guys pissed me off!
It doesn't matter if they're the top of the school or not. Let's enter the contest. Let's have fun doing it.
Reine's positive attitude seemed to rub off on everyone, and we decided to enter the national competition. Although we decided on entering the contest, there was one problem. What were we going to play, and how were we going to perform it? How do you get the best performance out of the 5 members, and what tune should we use? How exactly should we perform it once we decide? I personally think we should go with jazz. We should go with A-Train with me on solo trumpet.
Let's do a rock song. Something that no other school would even think of doing.
We discussed jazz, rock, and pop, but we couldn't come to an agreement. I remember Gakuto said that our music lacked originality and that it was boring. So he's saying that the Galaxy Express 999 was too standard and boring. So what should we do?
You got a minute? I arranged a song that I thought the 5 of us could do. Would you take a look at it?
Huh. This could just be it! That's when our non-stop practice began. On the day of the concert, we performed our rendition of Treasure Island and wowed the audience with our performance.
Hey, wasn't that new rendition of Treasure Island awesome? Yeah, right? They were always a little out of step, but this time they really did it.
Everybody in attendance praised our heartfelt performance. We had never experienced such admiration.
We really did it this time! The audience and the judges were just blown away by our performance!
Yeah, looks that way. It's all thanks to you and that music arrangement you put together.
No way! That was not it! Music is just a piece of paper until it's played by talented musicians. It was all accumulation of everyone's hard work.
But in the end, it was Sei Mika Academy that took the gold award, as everybody expected. But I was not saddened by it in any way.
Well, I guess it was expected. It's our destiny that we always take home the gold award. There's no way you can change that. Destiny, my friend.
Hey, Rion, enough. Even if it's true, you shouldn't be saying such things. Yeah. Congrats, guys. It was then, as I was brushing away their usual comments, an announcement came over the speakers.
Can I have your attention, please? We would now like to announce the winner of the Special Critic Award. The award goes to Shingeki High School music team for their rendition of Treasure Island.
We were absolutely flabbergasted by the announcement. A raucous applause rose from the crowd. At that moment, I was so thankful that we had put so much work into it. They deserve that special award. That performance of Treasure Island was wonderful. I wonder who arranged that piece.
Hey, come on, Gakuto. What's come over you, man? Anyway, that special award is just some booby prize for mediocre schools.
No, I don't think so. They're way cooler than just a team wanting a certain status. Well, of course, that's just my opinion.
Wow, I can't believe it! This must be a dream! Pinch me, please!
This is way too awesome. Wait till my brother hears about this.
Never expected an award. It's all because of you, Iriyama.
Please, it was all of us. We did this together.
Did that guy just say Iriyama? No way. It can't be! It was on our way home to school when the two guys from Mika Academy appeared before us. You're Reine, right? There was something I wanted to ask you.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Reine, is it possible that your father is... Yuzuru Iriyama? Huh? Do you mean Yuzuru Iriyama? The world-famous composer?
Yes, that's right. The arrangement of Treasure Island was done by my father. I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you.
I was flabbergasted! To think that we just performed a piece arranged by a world-famous composer!
There's no need to apologize. There is no need to apologize. Just to have this chance, that's good enough for me.
That's right. We all thought the same way, and we all pledged to continue working together. The guys from Mika seemed satisfied, and with that, they waved goodbye and went on their way. That's when the real battle began at Shingeki High School music team. We started to get offers to play at various venues. Next week, we've been invited to play at the community center. What song do you guys want to perform? Let's do some jazz! My trumpet will bring the house down! Whoa, man! I'm raring to go!
I think it should be something that both kids and adults can enjoy.
We continued to run into the guys from Mika Academy on the various events we played at. We talked often, but this time it wasn't spiteful in any way like before, but friendly and cordial. Both our teams now listen to and respect our performances. Although they're our rivals, there was no longer any animosity between us. Both Rion and Gakuto give us enthusiastic applause after each of our performances, and we do the same for them. This friendly relationship between Shingeki and Mika continued for a very long time. In summer, we even went to the same school trip together. During my final year of high school and our final performance, the guys from Mika Academy came to cheer us on. I seriously didn't think you guys were coming. You don't know how happy this makes me feel. Figured 5 members would not be enough.
Forget it, man. In return, we want you at our graduation next week. Got it?
I'll send the music sheet later and schedule for rehearsal and all that too. The two rival schools, who were at one time hostile to each other, are now attending each other's graduation? How things change. There were also a lot of former band members in the crowd too, some with tears in their eyes. The graduation ceremony was even covered by the local paper. As a result, there were many new applicants to Shingeki High School. Boy, at one time I was thinking of disbanding this whole team, but I'm sure glad I kept it. I made a pledge to myself to continue working with the members and with the rivals Mika High in the future. When I faced the other members and told them how I felt, they all, and of course Reine, wholeheartedly agreed.
I always thought it was wonderful that you always looked after the well-being of all the members. That's probably why I was able to come this far.
Reine, thanks. That means a lot to me. After that, of course, with the consent of all the members of the group, we started going out. Even during our free time, it was always about the music. It seems this relationship will certainly continue for the foreseeable future. That was a really wholesome story, don't you think? These clubs were only during my high school days, and I kind of wish I had tried a bit harder, you know? Come to think of it, I really didn't give it much effort. Just went along, not really into it at all. But I gotta say, I love Gakuto. So cool.